Hello, everyone. Today's stream, like I was saying, I put it on the uh, social medias and everything. Today's stream is totally new, totally different, and I'm really excited. Um, I am Cal, as always. I am the Game Daddy. Below me, I mentioned, I don't know if I put it out there, but the podcast got its first international listeners. And right below me, the stream is getting its first international player. Welcome, Paul.
Hey everybody.
Paul is,
So I'm hoping to talk a little bit more like that you can understand me, but yeah, I hope you you understand me.
yeah, Paul's coming from us all the way from Germany, and we're super excited.
We're very excited to have you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Um, and then below Paul, we have Brittany, who is another close friend of mine, and actually, this whole group is friends.
Very close.
Very close. And then you all know Garrett, who is Garrett.
That was a warm introduction.
Yeah, we love you, buddy.
Love you too, brother.
So, this campaign is called Oops, We Killed God. Part of what makes it special and different is the fact that I've never run an evil campaign before. So I figured, why not? Let's try it. So, the way that we are going to do this, we're going to start here. So, we're going to start. There's the cat again. Let me get my my research up here. I should have had it up earlier, but I didn't. Okay, so the three of you are in separate jail cells. You guys are currently in the prison or the dungeon of the main castle in the fourth layer of hell, and you are just kind of sitting there rotting like you always do because you're in jail in hell.
Why the hell would I be sitting in jail?
that odd?
I mean, this is just where they keep you until they start torturing you. Because, you know, hell.
Their forces must be pretty strong to keep me restrained.
Well, I mean, you are facing hell. Hell has some pretty powerful powers.
True.
And also, I'm in charge of hell, so you're in jail.
That makes sense.
So you guys are all hanging out. You're in separate jail cells and everything. And I want you. Who wants to make the first roll of the campaign? Garrett, you want to make it?
Yes, I would very much like to make it.
All right. Roll me a d10.
I come in all things rare.
Roll me a d10.
You got it.
You're not gonna find out what it means until later, but roll me a d10.
That is a 4.
A 4?
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
All right. So you guys are hanging out in your jail cells, and you see, kind of walking down the main cell block. You see a tall humanoid male. Let me pull up the picture here. He's got, thanks, baby. He's got a braided beard, and he's got matching braids on his head. He wears a leather cape with no shirt. It is very BDSM He's got leather pants on, and he carries a large iron staff. And he is joined by a scantily clad, rather attractive woman. Um, she has long black hair that's braided down one side. She's got two prominent horns coming off of her forehead. Um, and she wears black lace. And you can see that she's kind of tossing a little ball of fire in her hand. Um, and the three of you recognize these to be Belial and his daughter Fierna, who are the rulers of the fourth layer of hell. And as they walk, you kind of overhear them talking a little bit. You hear Fierna look at Belial and she says, "I'm bored. We need to do something." And, ooh, I have a cat now on my lap too. And Belial looks at, he kind of looks towards the cells, and first he looks at you, Paul, and he points to you and he says, "Who are you, and why are you here?"
I'm Elias Nefarium. I'm following a demon who tends to interrupt my holidays. So I was sitting on an island and he comes there and just destroys the whole island. And I was like, holy shit, dude, why do you interrupt me? And yeah, I followed him in hell and now I'm stuck thanks to you.
Sounds like something we would do. Okay. Yeah. And then he points to you, Brittany, if you would like to, and actually, Paul, if you want to introduce your character as well, kind of give us a brief description, kind of an overview of what Elias is about.
Okay, I do it real quick. Elias is a monk. He is a noble monk from a big noble family who's ruling a big land full of halflings, and he always got his way through everything, and so that's why he's kind of evil. He tends to set himself above everything else. So that's
Okay.
the reason he's following the demon, because he interrupts his holidays. So.
All right. Belial points to you, Brittany, and poses the same question. So if you'd like to introduce your character and tell us why you're in hell.
So my name is Bigsby Longbottom. I'm a Halfling Monk. And essentially I was messing with some women in a place I shouldn't have been, and I followed them a little too far and got stuck. So, I was storytelling in a village and ran into these women, and I was unsure, but I went with it because I'm a ladies' man and a heavy drinker. So I'm from nowhere. I am no one, but I am trying to avenge my father's death. So
Okay.
I'm trying to kill some people to make up for all that.
Okay. Belial kind of strokes his chin with his free hand and he says, "Ah, a womanizer. Surprised they didn't put you in a different cell block for that, but whatever." And then Garrett, Fierna comes up to you, and she seems pretty excited because you're a goblin. And she asks, and she says, "Hey, what about you?" So if you'd like to introduce your character.
Arthur of Mount Kiki-Jiki. And I was sentenced here for greed and corruption, causing general mischief.
She kind of leans back and looks at you and goes, "I like you. I like you. Dad, can we do
There are
something?"
few who do not.
She leans back. She looks up at Belial. She goes, "Dad, can we do something with these guys?" And Belial kind of strokes his chin a little bit, and he says, "You know what?" And he waves his hand, and all three of your cells open, and he motions for you guys to come and stand before him and Fierna. And he looks at you guys and he says, how do you feel about starting a holy war?
What's in it for me?
Well, you'll get to kill and steal a lot. And I mean that's kind of the long and the short of it is you get to keep
What
whatever you
are
take.
you going to pay me to start this holy war, or you just expect me to have fun in the holy war?
No, we're not going to pay you, but like I said, you can keep whatever you take. I don't want any of it. I have everything I need here.
Am I reporting to somebody, or is this just go out and wreak havoc?
Go out, kill. Like Fierna said, we're bored. We need some excitement, so go kill a god or something. Just start a war, kill a bunch of people. It'll be fun.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. You guys are going to start a holy war.
Sounds like really
Excuse me,
choice.
can I kill the demon who interrupted my holidays and then I can start it? Or
You know who
do
he
I have
is?
to-
Do you know the demon's name? Do you know like what he looks like or who he is?
like big gorilla, something like that?
A demon at that point. Um, Fierna turns and kind of walks around a corner, and she comes back, pinching the ear of this big, huge gorilla demon, and she goes, "This the one?
Yeah, yeah. Please.
All right, yeah, go ahead."
Woo!
So I'm not gonna make you do the combat or anything. Just tell me how you kill your demon.
I like to. So I'm a monk and I don't use weapons at all. So I like to um, jump ahead, eye to an eye, and ram my fist right through the head.
Okay. Um, Belial and Fierna look at you and they go, "Good choice. Good choice. Yeah, we like him for the war. What about you, halfling with the unusually large pants? Do you want to do anything?"
I mean, I don't know what I'm really getting out of all of this, but I don't really think I have a choice. So, I mean, might as well have fun. So, sure.
Good answer. Good answer. Gather round. Gather round. So the three of you gather closer together, and Belial taps his staff on the ground, and you guys see a circle open up underneath you, and in an instant, you guys are teleported here. You are in a town. There are, how many is this? Like, there are, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13-ish townspeople just kind of hanging out in the square. And let's do this. Let's do this. And this larger building here, you see that it is a temple, and brandished on the front of the building, there's kind of an insignia carved into the building, and it is a hammer and an anvil that's carved in. You can tell it's a church of something. If you guys want to roll either history checks or religion checks to see if you know which church it is, you guys can go ahead and do that.
I'll roll history.
All right.
That is a 15.
Okay.
I have a 14.
Okay.
16?
16. Okay. So it wasn't super difficult. You can tell that this is a church of the dwarf god Moradin. He is the god of the forge. In some lore, you know that rumor has it that he blessed several hammers for the dwarf kings, and he's kind of the top of the pops for the dwarves. And as you look around at all the townspeople, you can tell that they are in fact all dwarves. So Belial's his kind of command was to start a holy war. And you guys can take that however you want, but it is time for you, excuse me, to roll your first initiative of the session, because your first task is to kill all of the townspeople.
That is a hot 6.
And so we're going to do Arty is a 6.
Bigsby's 19.
Bigsby is a 19.
I got a 20.
You got a 20. And what was your character's name again, Paul?
Elias.
Elias. So Elias got a 20, and I got a 5. So the order will be Elias, then Bigsby, then Arty, then the townspeople. So, Elias, if you'd like to start us off.
Okay. So I'm kind of confused. I'm walking into this townspeople. But I guess my first action is to do they have like a small altar or something where they pray?
So you can assume that the altars and everything would be inside the church. You guys, as of right now, we're gonna do an orange one. That's too small. Thank you, baby. So the orange one, that is you, Elias. The red one will be Arty the Little Red Goblin. And the green one will be Bigsby the Monk. So you guys can assume that the altars and everything that would be for worship and anything religious would be inside the church. But you also know that the townspeople, you guys just kind of appeared, so they're all kind of scared and wondering what's going on. So that is that's into your turn, Elias.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
It is approximately 11 a.m.
Okay.
So
I kind of go, "Where's your god, people?" and go to the temple.
Okay.
And spit on the ground before that.
All right, so you're in front of the temple. You spit on the ground, and they see that they see that you're spitting in front of their temple, and you can see that they start to get a little bit angry.
Okay, that's fine.
So Bigsby, you're up.
I just, scream, I am your god now, and whip my dick out and start flailing it in the air like it's a rope, getting it ready to go.
Okay.
Maybe scare them a little bit with that sight of such bigness,
Scaring me.
So the townspeople, they've now seen a half-elf spit on the front stairs of their church, and a halfling whip out a massive magnum dong and start spinning it over his head.
Yeah.
So they're scared, confused, angry, and offended. So, Arty, I believe that's you.
Let's see here. Where am I standing in all of this?
You're the red one.
I'm the red one?
Yep.
Okay, so that group of them to the left,
These ones?
I just turn I turn and look at them and I say, fuck you, fuck your god. And I cast chain lightning
Okay.
at 6th level.
Okay, so they need to make dex saves?
Yes. And
Alright.
it's 10d8 damage on a failed save. Half that on a successful.
Cool. So I will roll for them as a group.
My spell save is 19.
They rolled a 4.
Okay.
And they're commoners, so they have a +0 to everything.
Ouch.
I only have 1d8, so give me a second.
I tell you what, roll that 1d8.
Okay.
What's the number?
1.
Okay, roll it again.
6.
So that's 7 total?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm just going to let you in on a little secret. Commoners don't have a whole lot of HP. No, stop it. I don't remember how to get rid of them. Let me see if I can figure it out. No.
So it hits 1 and forks out and hits 3 more.
All right. We'll figure this out. How do I select you? What layer are you on? Nope, that's not it. Map and background. Okay, so that's that. Why can I not select you? Well, they're dead. 4 of them are dead.
Cool. Yeah.
So that's 4 commoners down.
Fuck you, fuck your god, chain lightning.
All right. So they see this little goblin shoot a bunch of lightning at all of their friends, and they're terrified. So let me do this. Call even or odd.
Even?
Even it is. They are paralyzed by fear. They take no turn, which leaves us, or takes us back up to Elias.
So I see the goblin killing half of these people. Yeah, I go up to the other part, like the right side of the people.
So you're kind of doing. Let me move. Don't. Hang on. Fuck it. We're gonna get rid of that one. I'm gonna draw a shape, and you were orange, so you're like there.
Yeah.
Cool.
And just to assert dominance, I attack the first one
Okay.
with my fist.
Cool.
I can attack 2 times, and with my bonus action, I attack 1 time more. So.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It's a 1. So that's the first attack.
What's your plus your modifier to hit?
+4.
Okay. Yep. So you missed the first time.
Yep. Second is 21.
That hits.
And should I roll my bonus action?
Yeah, roll that one too, and then we'll do damage.
Okay. 14.
That one hits as well.
Okay. So my damage is 1d10 for each.
Okay.
Where is it? 18 damage in total.
18 in total?
Yeah.
Okay. So your first hit, you go and you punch the first guy in the face, and you hit him so hard that his head just comes clean off his neck.
Oh.
Hits the guy behind him, busts a hole through that guy's chest. With 18, you are able to kill these 4, and this guy is in a lot of pain.
Holy shit.
They're commoners.
Okay.
They have a little bit of metagaming here. They have 4 hit points.
Whoa.
Looks like we are over to Bigsby.
So, remaining citizens. I am going to, I've been lassoing my penal region for like the last however long I've been waiting. So now I'm just going to lasso my dick around the last remaining townspeople and just like try to grab them real hard so they're kind of grappled in my dick.
Okay.
How big is your dick exactly?
It can go pretty far. It's like a rubber band, very, very thick rubber band.
Okay.
What?
Roll an athletics.
Is that your magic item or some shit?
Yes, it's considered like a scarf in a sense.
Extendo scarf. We'll call it
Yeah.
that. That's fine.
Yeah. So that's a 23.
Yeah, so they collectively rolled a 7. I'm not rolling very well today so far. Yeah, so you have these 4. These 4 are currently wrapped up in your extendo dong. And there's still this guy who got missed by the chain lightning, but he's still alive too. You got anything else?
No. I think that'll do for now.
All right. Arty,
All right, how many of them are left?
you have this guy right here.
Yep. Who survived the chain lightning?
Yep. And you have these 4 currently wrapped up in a halfling penis.
Yes.
Okay.
But in total, there are 5 remaining.
Okay. I I pull up my wand and let me see. What am I going to cast? I tell Bigsby to get their dick off of those guys because I'm going to murder them.
All right.
I can just imagine grabbing my ball sack and it just retreats the whole dog.
It's like the button on a tape measure.
Your penis.
As a free action, I will let you retract your tape measure.
Okay, thanks.
Then at at 7th level,
Jesus.
I'm gonna run up to the other villagers, and I'm gonna position myself like where kind of in front of Paul or Elias, where he just demolished those guys.
Mm-hmm. So you're kind of like here.
Yeah, so I'm like right in front of them, kind of facing the houses.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a cone of cold. So I'm gonna stick my hand out, just like straight forward, and blast a 60-foot cone is gonna come out and deal 8d8 of cold damage on a failed deck save. Con save.
It's a nat 2.
Okay. So yeah, 8d8 cold damage. $29.
29. Okay, so all of the bodies that were in your cone are now blocks of ice, and they shatter, and everyone is dead.
All right, so there's just one guy left, right?
Uno mas.
So you were like here, and you did the cone this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's just this guy who's still alive.
Okay. I really want to just make this guy go tell everyone he knows about this.
Okay.
Okay.
And say that the forces of hell are coming.
All right.
Deal.
Cool. So this guy takes off, and he's running away. And I need everybody to do a perception check.
Fucking 7, my guy.
16.
Paul, you said 10, and Brittany 16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Bigsby, you are the only one who hears. But as the commotion in the town center quiets down a little bit, you hear some rustling in elm bushes, and you don't see him, but you think there might be a guy down here,
Oh.
kind of in the bushes behind the church. And Elias, that's back to you.
So I didn't hear anything, so I'm just gonna assume that's it. So I kind of go around all these dead bodies and look for stuff. I don't need anything to pick up. Just looking at the dead bodies.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Ooh. No.
Let me just Google that. Or do I have to just adjust the roll 20? Okay. Which factor I have to add?
Intelligence.
Okay. So that's a 11.
Okay. It's not hard to see because, like I said, the bodies have all just turned into piles of chunks of ice. Um, and as you walk around, you see a total of 15 gold laying on the ground, and that's it.
Okay, that's fine. Can I do something? I just pick like the nearest coins up, like 2 or 3, and throw it at the goblin.
Okay. Arty, do you have any reaction to having gold hucked at you?
So Elias just hucks 15 gold at me.
No, he hucked 3 gold at you.
3 gold.
Do they
I
worth
snatch it out of
15?
the air with my mage hand.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he's the only one who's seen the gold on the ground so far.
I am frantically searching all of the bodies for something valuable.
Okay. Along with the 3 gold,
And
you
if
find...
there's anyone moving, I'm like stabbing.
Okay. So no one is moving. They're all dead except the guy that you let run off, and he's gone. And Bixby, if you want to, you can let them know about the rustling in the bushes. But Arty, in total, you find 15 gold.
I find 15 gold. Hooray! These guys were fucking broke.
They're commoners.
I look up at their statue of their god and I cast lightning bolt.
Why?
Okay.
And I want to destroy their fucking shrine to their god.
So, like I said before, anything religious would be inside the church. This is just kind of a fountain in the center of town. So, are you lightning bolting the church?
It's a 100-foot line. Can I do both?
Yeah. So you destroy their town fountain, and the church now has a great big hole in it, and the roof of the church and everything inside is currently on fire.
And I laugh maniacally.
Dope. So, Bixby, are you going to do anything about the rustling in the bushes?
Well, I quickly tell both of them I heard something coming from them bushes over there. So
I just like go like frantic mode. I'm like, what? Where?
I take off running for the bushes because I want to check it out.
All right, so you work your way around the church here, and you get to between these two buildings, and you see, hiding in the bushes back here, there is a priest. And on his robes, he has the same hammer and anvil that was on the church. He is a priest of Moradin, and he sees you and he looks up at you and he goes, you can tell he's like totally afraid, and he's shaking, and he looks up at you and he goes, I have already alerted the church in the town over. They will handle you. Moradin himself will come to you and he will destroy you.
Well, handle this with my dick in your mouth. And I just shove my dick in his mouth, tie his arms up, and push him towards the other guys.
Jesus. Okay. So, Elias and Arty, you guys see a halfling with a priest tied up in his tied up, and he comes around the corner. We'll do some of this. Comes around the corner. He's got the priest, and that's what you guys see.
I'm kind of afraid of like how long this dig is and what she's doing with it all the time. So I kind of keep my distance.
I'm so confused.
So yeah, I'm just looking at that and shake my head a little bit. So that's
Okay.
what I'm gonna.
I sympathize with Elias. I just look at him like, what the fuck is going on with this guy?
Take me for who I am. What do you want from me?
Stick first everything with you.
Okay. Bigsby, do you tell these guys what the priest said?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
He's trying to tell us, these people are on the way for us. Psh, look at your people, man.
Dope.
Test me.
Okay. So, whatever your penis does, it does, and the priest dies because he's again a commoner, and Arty, in your franticness, I'm sure you would like to search the body.
Oh yes.
You find an additional 30 gold, and you also find a holy symbol of Moradin that he wore around it. It's a gold necklace that he wore under his robes, hammer and anvil, same deal.
And it's worth money?
It's gold.
Taking it.
Cool. So one of the new kind of homebrew mechanics that I'm using for this, I'm using what I'm calling a lure counter. Basically what it is you guys have to hit a certain DC for the god to enter the mortal plane. So I'm not going to tell you guys what the number that you have to hit is. I will tell you that I set it high enough that you won't be able to hit it for the first couple of sessions, which is fine. But Garrett, you rolled the first one, so Paul, why don't you roll a d20 and tell me what that number is?
It's a 2.
A 2?
Mm.
All right. Ain't shit happening. You guys can't tell that anything happened. But with the information that you guys learned from the priest from Bigsby, you guys know that there is another town over with a what you can presume to be a bigger church. It's about a day's walk. We're not going to.
You said people I can kill.
And it's a bigger city, so they're going to have more money too.
Have I ever been there before?
No. So you guys are in kind of the northern part of the continent, the realm of the dwarves, and if you go even further north, you guys will get to the frigid north, which there is a dwarf.
Did the priest get this necklace from that church at the bigger city?
You don't know, but you can assume it looks too fancy to be made in this area.
Okay. I tell Elias and Bigsby to grab onto my shoulders.
Okay.
Okay. I go over there and touch his shoulder.
Okay. I'm going to cast teleport to associated location of objects on the necklace.
I'm
Okay.
more afraid of the penis, so do it.
So basically, I'm trying to teleport us to the other church.
All right. Roll a percentage.
Okay. 52.
All right. So 52, you guys land in the same town as the church. You're not like in it. You're not right at it, but you can definitely. It's not hard to see where it is. This church is a massive stone building. Sits higher than all of the other buildings in the town, or in the city rather. And you guys get up to you're in the city. No one's really out and around. They're all kind of in their homes having lunch or whatever. So the city itself right now is quiet, but you do hear the bells ringing at the church.
I'm just gonna start firing off cantrips at civilian buildings.
All right.
Just fire bolts, lighting shit on fire.
How far
Like
is the
the 4th of
church
July.
from where we at?
The church is about 250 feet from where you are.
Okay, so I like to use my boots of flying,
Death and destruction.
and I fly up to the bells and want to destroy them.
Okay. You do that.
Sounds
They're-
fun.
They're bells. They don't really have HP. I mean, it's a bell. So you smash up the bells, and you can kind of hear below you in the church. They recognize that the bells have stopped ringing, and they also hear kind of the crash of you breaking the bells. So you can assume that they know that something's going on.
Okay.
Way to be stealthy.
Yeah, there's no element of surprise here.
Yeah.
I'm walking up to the front gates. I'm still blasting cantrips at civilian housing.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah. I mean, for real. I'm like poison spray, like fucking firebolt, chill touch, anything that I can like blast people with. I'm just yeah.
Cool.
And you're worried about my dick.
Hey, at least I am not shoving things in people's faces.
Except
Hey,
lightning.
he threatening me.
Yeah, I mean, it's different.
Okay, so you guys gather at the church, which ignore the bodies that are in here. This is just the one that I found that I liked the most. There's no dead folks in here yet, but the three of you are, let's see, Paul, or Elias rather, you went up to the bell tower. Are you meeting back up with them at the front doors of the church?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll be here, and Master Blaster.
Master Blaster, that's me.
Yep, so you guys are all right here. This is the entrance to the church. You don't know what's going on inside, but you can kind of hear some ruckus like they're preparing for something.
Let's see.
So I'd like to make myself invisible. I have to spend 4 key points on that.
Okay.
I can be 1 minute invisible, and I walk straight into the church.
All right. So the invisible. Stop it. Okay. Let me. Son of a gun. Okay. That's map layer. So you are invisible, and you just kind of walk into the church, kind of like up to the middle right here.
Yeah.
Okay. What you see inside, you see there are 6 dwarven knights, and there is one priest who's kind of standing over here. We will make the... Don't. We will make the priest, the white one, he is here. And the knights we will make purple. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 knights. And that's what you see inside.
Okay. Can I move forward?
You want to go up to the priest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right beside him.
Okay. Bigsby, Arty, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna take my gauntlets of ogre power, and I'm gonna punch the front door open.
Okay.
I've got 19 strength with those gauntlets.
It's a door. Congratulations.
Yeah, so I'm punching the fuck out of it. I'm gonna walk inside,
Okay.
and all those purple squares are dwarven knights.
Correct.
Okay. And each movement tile is 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll say from here, what's your movement?
My movement is 30 feet.
Cool. So you are able to smash the door, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are able to get to the door to the inner chamber.
Okay. Then I will. What's the aesthetics inside the room? Are there any open flames, like candles, that kind of stuff?
Actually, you know what? Since I gave all of them that movement to Elias, I will let you get into the room.
Well, he was being stealthy.
True. So the doors are open, and you can see the pews. You can see the knights, who are all now turned and staring at you. And you can see this is a well-lit room thanks to not only the stained glass windows, but there are also 2 candles on the altar here.
Okay, I'm going to cast Conjure Elemental, and I'm going to make a fire elemental out of the candle flames on the altar.
Okay.
And it's going to be... I'm going to cast that at 6th level, so it'll be a combat rating of 6.
Okay. So it just kind of shows up. No. Stupid. Red one for the red fire, and it is... Bam. Sitting right there. Bigsby.
Well, since he kind of busted down the door, I'm gonna just kind of walk right in.
Okay. Garrett, would you like to be in the room, or are you fine where you are?
I'm fine where I'm at.
All right. So now all of the knights have been alerted. The priest has been alerted. And
So hold on. The fire elemental, a creature that touches the elemental or is within a 5-foot radius of it takes 1d10. 5d10 fire damage.
Okay.
So, isn't there a priest at the altar within 5 feet?
Yes, and Elias is also technically within 5 feet.
Okay, yeah. So it'd be 5d10 fire damage. And then unless it's a saving throw. No, there's no saving throw.
Someone who does instructions too much, but leaving a figure in the
Okay.
Someone who
So go ahead and roll your damage.
Yep.
Did you buy
20.
20?
Yep.
Okay. That is fine. And the surprise round is over, so let's roll new initiative.
Bet.
22.
18.
Okay.
23.
I'm at 17.
All right. So that is 24 and a 2. Bigsby, you said 23.
Yeah.
And Elias, you said 17. And Arty, one more time.
18.
18. So it will go me, and then Bigsby, Arty, Elias, me. So the priest will be the first to attack. He'll be the first to go. And let's see what he can do. No, not that one. What's this one? Okay, so the priest, still being unaware of Elias next to him, he is going to first look at Arty and Bigsby, and he is going to point, and he's going to snap his fingers, and I need both of you guys to make a con save.
$19.
Okay?
28.
28?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys are both going to take damage, but Bixby, you will take half. And it is... Okay. 12, 20, 23, 24. 26, 39, 44. Arty, you will take 44 thunder damage, and Bixby, you will take 22.
Ow.
Yeah.
And then, what else can he do? As a bonus action, he is also going to. He's also going to cast Shield of Faith on himself. And that is the end of his turn.
What a pussy.
So up next is Bigsby.
Well,
Who uses shield spells?
A cleric.
oh boy.
Hey, I play a cleric. He doesn't need a shield spell.
You play a war cleric.
Cleric.
This is not the same flavor of cleric.
Well, I think the only thing that can be done.
To take
For
your
me-
dick out.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a given. It's there, it needs to be used. So I tried to
Does
just
he have any
kinda-
weapons?
I mean, my fists and my penis and my feet.
Can you use your penis like with key attacks?
Yeah. Technically, it is an unarmed strike, so any of the monk abilities, key point abilities, or anything like that would be applicable to a
It
penis.
functions as a hand, yeah.
I kind of want to try to, like,
You're a kangaroo, but your dick is on your front.
Also, what's up, Brandon? Yes, it is super murder hoboing. I'm not sure if you saw the beginning part, but this is an evil campaign where their whole deal is they're starting a holy war. So.
Anyways, I started blasting.
It's kind of murder hobo on purpose. Okay, so back to Bigsby.
well, Bigsby is just gonna raise his dick right up in the air and just try to come right down on top of him, like a hard strike. It's fully erect now.
On top of this knight right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Just a one.
Yeah. So the knight takes his great sword and he kind of swats your dick to the side, and he's like, "Your penis will not hit me."
Oh, it will, and you're gonna like it. I'm just teasing you.
Oh man.
Why did I do this? Okay. Do you have any other actions? As a monk,
No,
you should. Well, as a monk,
Yeah.
you can attack twice, and use a bonus action to attack again.
Yeah, I'll probably take that extra attack since, I dick whipped out of that one, so. Oh, hey, there we go. 19?
19
Look
hits.
for another erect dick hit.
Cool.
A judo chop with your dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. 19 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Uh, 17 points?
Okay. And are you using your bonus action attack too?
Not this time around.
All right. So Arty, that's you.
I will have my fire elemental take its turn first.
Okay.
It's going to use multi-attack on the priest.
All right.
So it's going to take 2 touch attacks. So I'll roll to hit twice. First roll to hit is a 20. 23.
23.
Second roll to hit is a crit.
Okay, so both of them will hit. Have your elemental make a dex save.
Elemental make a dex save.
Yeah.
Okay. 17.
Okay, it fails. So roll your damage.
Okay. That's 18 damage.
Okay.
And if the target is a creature or flammable, it ignites until a creature can take an action to douse the fire.
Okay.
So I'm assuming his clothing would ignite unless it's fire resistant.
It is not. So his robe ignites and burns off, and you see that under his robes he was wearing plate armor.
Go ahead.
And your elemental is going to take 12 lightning damage.
Okay. That's fine.
All right, Elias.
So I'm standing right next
Well,
to him.
that was just my fire elemental's turn. I still have to take
you
my
still have
turn.
to take your turn. That's right.
Yeah. So I will see here. Where do I want to cast? I will cast. I'll take my movement. I will move to this second grouping of purple dudes on the bottom tier.
Kind of over
Yeah,
here.
right there.
Okay.
And I will look down at them and cast Burning Hands at first level for my action.
Okay.
And that's a dex saving throw in a 15-foot cone for both of those purple guys.
Okay. We'll do this.
They have to get a 19 on that save.
That is one fail and one pass.
Okay. So the one that failed is going to take full damage. That's 3d6. Plus my skeleton. So the one that failed takes 18. The one that saved takes 9.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to turn around and since I'm such a high wizard class, I can at will cast first, second, or third level spells that I've prepared. I get one of each.
Okay.
Or actually, one of first, one of second, and 2 of third. And I'm going to at will for my bonus action cast web in a 20-foot cube behind me and ensnare both of those purple guys.
These two?
Yep.
Okay.
And they have to make a dex save or be caught in the web. And if they're caught in the web, then they have to make a strength check every round or take 2d4 damage.
Okay. Again, one fail, one pass.
Okay, so one is not caught in the web, one is caught in the web. The one that's not caught in the web will have to roll a dex save at the start of his turn.
Okay. Is that it for you?
Yeah, that'll be it for me.
Cool. Elias, that's you.
If anyone wants to ignite that web, they will take burning damage.
So I'm standing right next to the priest. I guess I'm just gonna hit it with. I will spend 1 key point to add another hit to my bonus action, so 2 normal hits and 2 bonus action hits.
Okay.
And yeah, just gonna roll it. First is 17.
17 does not hit.
21.
21 hits. It is his armor class right now.
Okay. Should I roll damage or the other?
You can roll the other two.
21 again. And 13.
Okay, so 2 hits.
Yeah. And one of the hits was with the bonus action, so because I am a monk of the way of the open hand, I can decide on 3 things what happens with the enemy.
Okay.
So he has to make a strength roll, otherwise he's gonna get knocked back for 4.5 meters. What, I don't know what's in foot, but
10 feet.
yeah.
We'll
I
just
mean,
call it 10
he's
feet.
gonna hit the wall anyway.
Yeah, and he needs to make a strength save.
Yeah.
Okay. He does not pass the strength save.
He's gotta be fast.
So we're gonna. Hey, why can I not select anyone?
Because you're bad.
Shut up. So he's
Damn.
now over here against the wall. And he will roll a Constitution save to keep his Shield of Faith up. His Shield of Faith is gone.
Pussy.
And go ahead and roll your damage.
Um, 23 in
Okay.
total.
$23. All right. And is that the end of your turn then?
It is.
Cool. So that makes it the knight's turn. So this one's going to come up and attack you, Bigsby, because he doesn't like getting hit with a dick.
Who does?
These two are going to come up and attack Arty.
Good luck.
That's a failed strength save and a passed dex save. So this guy is also going to come over here.
The one that failed its strength save will take 7 damage.
Okay. And then this knight is going to get humongous for just a second, because for some reason it doesn't want me to be able to select and move things. So this knight is going to come up behind you, Elias, because since you attacked, you are no longer invisible. So everyone is going to be swung on. So let me pull up this. All right. We will start with Bigsby. You are going to be attacked twice. What's your armor class?
17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll be hit. Oh, excuse me. You'll be hit once for 10 damage. Arty, what is your armor class?
12.
Okay. There's one more in there someplace. There it is. All right. So Arty, you're going to be swung on 6 times.
Jesus.
And you said 12 is your armor class?
Yeah.
Cool. So you're going to be hit 4 times. For 38 damage total. And Elias, what's your armor class?
19.
Okay. You will be hit once. And you will take 13 damage. And that is the end of the knights. Which means we're back around to the priest. And let's see, what does he want to do? Okay, so he is going to jump up into the air, and he is going to start flying. And he's going to... God damn it. He's going to fly over to kind of the middle of the church here. So he'll be like right there-ish. Up in the and let's see. He's going to... What slots have I used? Okay, so I already used that one. Okay. So he is going to, you see him fly up in the air, and he kind of holds out his hands, and you see some stuff start to like come out of the where his sleeves would have been, and I need Arty and Bigsby to roll more con saves.
Yay!
17.
Okay.
$14.
Awesome. So you guys both fail. How many is that? 3. All right. So you guys are going to both take full damage from this guy.
That sounds heavy.
That was 7d10 of damage, which equals out to 26, 31. You guys are both going to take 49 piercing damage.
Ow.
And let me pull this back up, see if there's anything extra. Okay. And you guys will also have to make that save at the beginning of your turn. Unless... No, you'll have to make it at the beginning of your turn. There's a sphere of bugs. Yeah, so that is the end of the priest's turn. And that brings us back around to the next one. I forgot to write it down. Bigsby. There it is.
Con save.
18.
No.
Ow. Damn. Okay.
19 or 18 does not pass. What's your health looking like over there, Bigsby?
Not good. Not good at all.
All right.
I am pretty low.
Jesus Christ. So I cut the number down, the number of dice that I rolled at the beginning of the, like for the beginning of your turn, you're only going to take 4d10. And that's still 34 damage.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down. Ouch.
I didn't want this to be a TPK for a one-shot, but
Worth it?
I mean, I'm having fun, but like, I want you guys to live past this encounter. So I'm gonna say that you all have 2 superior healing potions.
I'm gonna take that.
On your turn, you definitely can. Yeah, actually, you can't because you're down.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, that's true.
It's my turn now, right?
Yeah.
And I have to make a dex save.
Con save.
Con save, yeah. That's 21.
21 passes.
Oh, I'm so close.
Okay.
Might
Yeah.
I suggest
Let me look at
moving
something
out
real
of
quick.
the sphere? Yes, Brandon, I do know that I like TPKs. I've had one, but I want this campaign to go more places than they got killed in a church.
I am going to use my 9th level spell slot and cast Wish to regain all of our hit points.
Thanks, baby. Okay. Do I have to do anything for that, or does that just happen?
No, that literally just happens.
Wow.
Cool, so
That is-
everybody is back up to full health.
That is the mightiest spell a mortal can wield. But my nat strength drops to a 3, which doesn't really matter because I have the gauntlets. And now each spell I cast deals 1d10 of necrotic damage to me until I take a long or short rest.
Oof.
Ouch.
Yeah, oof indeed. But I saved your asses. Don't forget.
Appreciate.
I just want you guys to know that I was not expecting this cleric to be this nasty when I built him.
And then bonus action, fireball.
But of course.
And where would you like to center that fireball?
Let me see here.
It's a point within range, right?
20-foot radius.
Cool. So the priest is currently 15 feet in the air. So you would be able, technically, if you wanted to, you would be able to center the fireball so that it would hit the priest and these two knights.
Then, yeah, that's how I would try and position it to hit as many of them as possible.
Cool. And that's dex saves, correct?
Correct.
Okay, the knights both fail, and the priest passes.
Okay, the knights take 8d6.
The knights take oof.
So the knights both take 29.
So that's that, and that is... Okay, one of the knights is looking pretty fucked up.
And then
The priest takes
the priest
half, right?
takes half of 29.
Half of 29, so we'll do 15, and he needs to make a concentration check, which he passes. So the swarm of insects is still there.
Cool.
And just real quick, I'm going to... what was it, this one? No, this one? No.
Oh, and I have to take necrotic damage for that spell.
Yep. There we go.
I take 15 damage.
Cool. So, Twitch, you'll be seeing the Game Daddy socials for right now, because I will be right back. I need to go use the restroom quick, and then when we get back, it will be Elias's turn. So, sit tight for just a minute.
So Garrett, did I recall correctly that you healed us all full, or just
Yep.
yourself? Oh,
All
that's-
three of us.
Oh, that's stupid.
There's green beans in there. Yeah.
Your hair is so long.
Yeah.
It's like you're almost beating me.
No, I think I am.
Yeah, you are. You are. Yep. Yeah, you're beating me.
It be that way.
Okay. I have
Long there
returned.
is the way.
I believe it's that one. There we go. Alright. So, Elias, is your turn.
Okay. Can I use my boots of flying and fly up to the priest and hit him?
Yes, but you will take an opportunity attack from the knight.
Mm,
I mean, it's one swing with a greatsword.
that's fine. I do it anyway.
Well, he rolled a 3, so he didn't hit you.
Okay.
So you're going
Two
to fly
successes.
up next to the Padre up here. Hey, thank you. Okay. So we're just going to do this. So roll 20 is not perfect in how it does things. Sometimes you run into bugs, just like this one. So you are right up with the priest here.
Awesome. I guess I want to punch him. So I can punch him 3 times, and I want to try hit him on the head, and so he goes down.
Okay.
Let's see, 20,
Yeah, I always forget.
18, and a 7.
All right. So the 20 hits.
Okay, then I want to use 1 key point. So the hit is stunning. He has to make a con save,
Okay.
otherwise he's gonna be stunned.
Right. His con is decent. What's the number for the save?
It's 18.
All right. He does not pass. So, the priest falls to the ground. He is stunned, and being stunned, he can no longer maintain concentration on the swarm of bugs. So they are gone. Go ahead and roll your damage, and put on an extra D6 for falling damage.
17.
17 damage?
Mm.
Okay. So 17 damage. Okay. Okay, you guys are putting in some work on the old priesty boy here. That is back around to me, and it's the knights. The knights. We're gonna start with. We're gonna start with this guy. He's feeling bold, so he's going to run up on the fire elemental, and he's going to take a couple of swings on the fiery boy.
He takes damage when he hits him.
What's the fiery boy's AC?
Let me find that again. AC is 13.
Okay. So one swing will hit for another 12 damage to the fiery boy. And how much does the knight take?
When he is attacked, that's 5d10 fire damage.
Okay. Roll it up.
Okay.
Excuse me.
That's 20.
20 damage.
Yep.
All right. He's not happy. He's warm.
How much damage did the elemental take?
12.
Okay.
And then this knight is going to disengage from you, Arty. So if you would like to make a melee attack on him as an attack of opportunity, you can.
You bet your ass I'm going to. I'm going to take out my short sword that I had sheathed, and I'm going to take a melee attack.
Dope.
Roll to hit.
Yep.
That's going to be 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Then I swing and I miss.
Yep. So Arty and Bigsby, you guys are both going to get swung on twice. Bigsby, you get missed all 4 times. And Arty, you get hit once.
How much?
That's actually it's max damage, so 15.
Hoorah.
All right. And the Webby Boy. Excuse me. The Webby Boy passes his strength save. So he's not Webby anymore.
Hurrah.
The priest is going to go now. And how many slots here? I've already used that one. Okay. So all right. So the priest, Elias, he didn't really like getting punched out of the sky. So he's going to roll over on the ground, and he's going to grab he's going to touch the holy symbol that's on his armor, and his hand is going to start to glow, and he's going to shoot up at you with a guiding bolt.
Sounds nasty.
Rough.
What's your armor class again?
19.
Okay, so he does not hit you with the guiding bolt.
I like that.
So
Make a barrel roll in the air.
yeah, with your boots of flying, you like click your heels or something, and you're just like, and you're out of the way. And that is his turn. Do a barrel roll. That's his turn. Bigsby, up to you.
I'm just gonna try to take my dick and wrap it around their feet so that it knocks them down.
Okay. So we'll do opposed athletics checks. So they will both roll against you. So roll athletics.
Aren't they more nimble than your dick?
I'll tell you now, they didn't roll great.
15?
They rolled a 13 and an 11. So they are both knocked prone by your magnum dong.
Yes. Winning.
And I will still let you take a bonus action.
I will flurry of blows. And they're already knocked prone. Never mind.
So So roll the damage.
Yeah. $11?
11 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So these knights are pretty hardy dudes, especially being dwarves. So they're, I mean, one of them's looking kind of rough, but the rest of them are still okay. And after Bixby is Arty.
My turn now?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna back up a couple feet here,
Okay.
back to like the in between the second and third rows of pews.
Okay. Just far enough that you're not out of their combat range, or are you okay with leaving their combat range?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'll stay in their combat range.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Chain Lightning,
Okay. Targeting.
and it's gonna fork between these three right in front of me and the guy in the web.
So these ones and this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. So they will roll dex saves. I will roll 1 for the knights and 1 for the priest. Okay. No one passed.
Okay.
So they all take full damage.
Yeah. And I cast that at 8th level. So that's going to be 10, 11, 12. That's going to be 12d8 of damage.
Good.
Plus my spell attack bonus.
Good lord. Brittany.
Hmm?
Is Dylan bumping around?
Mm-mm.
That's 58 damage.
He's at work.
That's gross. And Garrett, what you said is also gross.
Did I fry them?
All of the knights that you hit fried.
Nice. Nice.
And I bet that cleric thinks he's pretty hurt too.
Well, he's not feeling great.
Bonus action, I'm going to turn around and cast Fireball
At these two?
on those two that are holding up Bixby.
Okay. That is, again, 2 failures.
Okay. That is 8d6.
Come here.
It's 35 damage.
Okay.
And then my fire elemental will take its turn as well.
Good lord.
It's gonna come at the cleric. It's got 50 feet of movement, so it should be fine.
Yep, it will provoke.
And it's gonna make multi-attack on it.
Okay. It will provoke an opportunity attack from the knight.
It's got plenty of HP.
The knight just crit on the thing. And that is going to be 17 damage.
Okay, that's fine. It also takes fire damage when it hits.
Yep.
It's 5d10, I believe. Yeah. Ooh, that's 36.
Not happy. Alright. So do your attacks for your elemental.
Yep, it's a multi-attack, so it's going to take 2 touch attacks. So that's going to be a 18 and a 23 to hit.
Okay, the 23 hits.
Okay. It's 10d6.
It's how many?
10d6. That's 25.
Okay. All right. So that is over to Elias.
So how healthy does this guy look on the ground?
Not.
Okay. So he's prone, or is he standing up?
No. So when he shot the guiding bolt at you, he
Yeah.
kind of did a combat roll. He like tucked over and stood up and shot it at you.
Okay.
So he's standing.
So I want to take the cleric in the middle, like between me and the fire elemental.
Okay. So you're gonna do some of this.
Yeah. And I want to try to hit him into the fire elemental.
All right. First roll to hit, and then we'll do opposed strength checks to see if he gets knocked back.
Okay. So 2 hits again. My highest was a 15. So
Okay, so it doesn't work.
yeah. Good. That's my turn.
Okay. So that is back around to the cleric. And as a bonus action, he is going to cast Healing Word on himself. He's just going to kind of talk himself up like, come on, you got this. And he is going to gain some hit points back.
No. Boo. Only I can do that.
Uh, 19. So he is going to gain 28 hit points back. And he is going to let's see. So he is going to cast a spell. He is going to look at you. He's going to look at you, Arty. And I need you to make a wisdom save.
22.
2-2?
Yep.
Alright. So the spell fails. And that is the end of his turn.
Bigsby.
Oh god.
Big Dick Bix.
So I'll probably move since I've been standing in the same spot the whole time.
Yeah, it might be something to think about.
Maybe.
I don't know. I probably should come up to like the top. Yeah, keep going up, and that's probably as far as I can go.
Like that-ish?
Yeah, why not? As
Cool.
long as I'm not hitting anybody else. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna punch this guy in the face. Not use my dick this time. Just uppercut, maybe?
Alright, so
Nice.
we'll put you right next to him. Roll to hit.
24.
24 hits.
Beat his ass.
Dude, 25?
25 damage?
Yeah.
Jesus, fuck. Okay. Make a dex save.
So I got 19.
Okay, so you save. He tries to retaliate at you by shooting lightning at you, but he misses.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Cool. So after Bigsby is Arty.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action fireball.
Okay.
Fireball.
Centered on him.
He centered a little bit away from him, so it grazes him and my fire elemental. My elemental has resistance to fire damage.
So like over here-ish. So they
It's
just
a 20-foot sphere.
So it's like here. And it'll graze those two.
Enough to deal him damage, yeah.
Okay. So your elemental needs to make a dex save.
It's resistant to fire damage.
Resistant means it takes half damage.
Sorry,
Immune.
damage immunity, fire.
Okay, so then, yeah, he did not pass the dex save.
Okay, so that's 8d8 or whatever. But let me find it.
8d6.
Yeah. 32.
Okay. So I want you to
burn him to a crisp.
I want you to describe what it looks like when this cleric goes up in flames.
So he's right next to my fire elemental, and my fireball is going off right next to him. So my fire elemental is actually, it's gonna like latch onto him, grab him, and like drag him into the fireball, and he's just going to like his like clothes already burned away, so his armor is like gonna like melt into his skin, and then his skin's gonna melt, and then he's just gonna burn to a crisp.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Really?
So, before he is incinerated, as a free action, he is sending a prayer to Moradin. He rolled a religion check, and let me see what his roll was. I know he's good at that because he's a cleric. So he rolled pretty well on his religion check. He sent a prayer up to Moradin and asked for the deity's assistance. He didn't roll high enough for divine intervention to keep him alive, but now you guys can be sure that Moradin at least knows that something is going on. So, the cleric dies. The cleric is no more. He is a molten pile. Let's see. Garrett, you rolled the first one. Paul, you rolled the second one. Brittany, roll me a d20.
$16.
All right. So, for that roll was for the lure counter, and that was a pretty good roll. Not enough to bring Moradin to the mortal plane, but as you guys are standing over the lifeless bodies of the knights and the cleric, you hear kind of all around you. You hear this thunderous sound. You kind of feel everything shaking, like, I don't know, maybe a god isn't necessarily happy with what's going on, and he just used a big frickin' hammer to smash a big frickin' anvil out of rage.
Lit.
Um,
Fuck that god.
Yeah.
So, you guys know now that Moradin is aware, and Moradin is not happy. But that is actually where we are going to end for this week. If you guys would like, we can talk in the group chat. We can do this next week as well. We can get into some more harebrained antics with penises and a flying half elf. But for right
and
now,
Arty the Master Blaster.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Master Blaster and everybody else. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching on Twitch. Yes, Berto, I know, but the session lasted for 2 hours. I can't help that you just tuned in.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys all for tuning in. Paul, a big shout out to you. You made this a lot of fun, and we're super glad to be able to talk with you again and, see your face and kind of catch up with you a bit.
Thanks for letting me play with you.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. So thanks, you guys. Tune in next week, where we will have more extremely sacrilegious content, especially if you worship the dwarf god Moradin. We'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.